Hello Taurus, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going from, what's it going from? It's going from the 20th through to the 25th of November. Seems to be a lot of cagey stuff going on in your life at the moment. A lot of stuff that, life is trying to encourage you to nurture a better future for yourself and for the people that are around you. On your relationship side, there seems to be a sticky situation that you need to be dealing with. Yeah, we'll get on to that. On your financial side, there's two things that are going on here. It's like a bispokal sort of direction that you're taking here. Two things that are really connecting with you. I think it's tied into the past and not necessarily, one thing's tied into your past, and one thing's tied into your future. Overall energies here. You get the Seven of Pentacles, all about nurturing these sort of growing stuff, and it's sort of like growing things within you more than anything else. I think there's a passion that is growing within you as well. On your relationship side, on your karmic message, you have these Seven of Swords, playing smart. Just be careful, just be straightforward if I was you, Taurus, this week. Don't try and cover things up or anything like that. Be straight talking, and it may be something stupid that you think is next to nothing, but someone may take this sort of the wrong way, as it were. The universe is giving you the Three of Swords. Is the universe trying to cause you pain? And no, I don't think so. I think this ties in with this. I think this is the case here that let's say you've got a partner, and that partner is really stringent, let's put it that way, and you just happen to have a cup of coffee in town because you met a friend, but if you tell them that you had a cup of coffee with a friend, the person might kind of go, okay, what friend's this, and they might get all nervous and everything like that. And I think if you try and cover it up, I know you haven't done anything wrong, but if you try and cover up the little things, I think this is what he's saying here. I think you've got to nurture that idea of being straight talking, no BS here, just being really straight talking to the people that are in front of you. You've got the on your past connection to your future is you being able to see things very clearly. You've got this ability. My dog's just come back. He took himself off for a walk. You've had this ability to see really clearly in regards to your relationships. And you're certainly being called off on some form of mission, basically, in some way of, and this is what you feel like that is within you. I think the mission here is to, within any relationships you have at the moment, I think it's very important that you set the rules, or not necessarily set the rules, but just set the tempo. That's the word I'm looking for. Set the tempo here, because it is, I think you're heading into sort of like combining this relationship to be really binding this relationship. That's the best way. You could be talking about marriage. You could also be talking about having children. You could also be talking about just moving in with someone. Because we get to a certain age limit where children don't. It's all part of our past in a way. You know what I mean? And I think this is where you're building towards. And I think if you want that sort of long-term sort of relationship to last, I think you have to be straight from the word go. Don't try and protect someone by not telling them the truth. That's what I'm sort of getting at. I don't think it's major here. I think it's really sort of minor stuff, little stuff. But those little stuff are going to be, might cause you some problems in the future. On your karmic message on your financial side, you've got the Sun. Whatever is driving you and making you feel happy in the world, I would follow it. You might have to sort some things out in order to get there. The thing is, this happiness is driving out financial difficulties of the past. Now you're getting the results. Yeah, it's making you happy in a way, but also at the same time, it's giving you these possibilities of the future. And I think you've manifested a huge amount. You've been creating a lot over the past year, maybe even 2 years, creating a lot for your success. And this is what's brought you to this point here. The universe is here, is sort of saying, there is a reason why you're earning this sort of money now, or the reason you've got this job. that you're walking away from something. Don't focus on your weaknesses. Don't put yourself back into that sort of position, but allow your happiness to drive you on and drive your ambition, basically. I think that's more than anything else, because that's where your passion comes in, and you're very passionate about something at the moment, and you got the king of passion there, the king of wands, owning it up and just really owning your future, basically creating your future. And this is why you own it, is because you have created it. But there is a certain learning curve that's going on here, in regards to, how do I make my success work for me? That's the feeling and the sentiment that I get from it. How do you make this creation that you've done in the recent past really start working for you? Let's just have a look with the Light Seers card, and let's just see what the situation, see if we can get some clarity out of this situation. With the Seven of Pentacles, you get the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're nurturing a new future, I think, a new passion, a new physical engagement with your financial side, but also with your relationship here. And I think this is where you need to really set those sort of, like, you know, the ground tempo. Another ace with the Seven of Swords. Allow your passions to be the one that's driving the smartness within you. Cody, Vienna. Vienna. Sorry about this. Cody, Vienna. 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 Cody. 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 Alright. So you get these passions. Sorry about that. So you've got this is where you're going to be playing smart. I think if you're going to be passionate about life, I wouldn't curtail anything within you, and I would be straight with it and be honest about your passions, because that could well be the reason that someone's fallen in love with you. You know what I mean? So you know, it's all new to you. These are new sort of sounds and boundaries, you know. You get with the Three of Swords, you get the Empress. This is a case here where if you have control over your emotions, you can say anything you wish to say or you need to say in the situation. So it actually becomes very clear for you. A lot of wind. Don't want my cards just wandering around. I'm getting showered in leaves at the moment. Right, and I think this is it. So if you have a control over your emotions, you're not going to get yourself in a difficult situation in regards to the your relationships that are around you. I think it's more of a case here that you've got to own the emotions at the moment and being real with it, basically. With the High Priestess, so your intuition has brought you a long way. It's also a good way of giving you that sense of control. I think you've got over the situation, sense of control not only over yourself but within the relationship that you're in, basically. With the Knight of Swords, you get the Queen of Cups. This new mission or this new connection, I think, that is within your partnership at the moment, makes you feel you're coming alive. There's certain aspects of your relationship that you're discovering a lot. You're learning a lot about yourself. You're almost helping the other person to learn a lot. And I think this is why being straight is so important at the moment for you more than anything else. Because you're not only going to help yourself, you're also going to help the your partner that you're with. You know, with the Four of Swords, with the Four of Wands, sorry. This marriage, this is possibly what it's all about. It's having control over your emotions is going to bring you to that. I think it's marriage, it's moving in with someone, it's having a kid with someone, it's, you know, it's really making your relationship concrete more than anything else. Absolutely concrete. Really beautiful, Taurus, on the relationship side. Really beautiful. With the Sun, you got the Three of Wands. It's your karmic mission here. I don't think you want to wait anymore. That's what it seems like here. I think your happiness that's driving through you is making you go, I want to do it now. I want it all. I want it now. I want it now. What's that? Is that Queen, isn't it? You know, something like that. With the Five of Pentacles, you get the Six of Swords. The universe has had your back actually and I think for some time. I think over the past sort of 2 years, you might have been trying out a lot. You might have been getting yourself out of a financial situation, or creating a situation where you're no longer financially dependent to something. So you're getting this sense of, there's a sense of freedom around you, and you have created it. And that's what's generated your success in the past. That's what you've been manifesting, this happiness that is within you. And I still think you've got it within you, this happiness. And I think it's driving you more than anything else, your life, this happiness. And if it makes you happy, I'd go ahead and do it if I was you. With the King of Wands, you get the Ten of Wands. If you're going to allow your passions to really come through and own your future, you've got to understand that you can't make everybody happy. And in the financial world, it's as if like your passions are, they're almost like other people are becoming dependent upon them. Other people are becoming, you know, you're carrying a lot of people. This is what I'm getting here, because you're passionate about it, and I understand it, and I think you like that idea of family, of you know, everybody being together and what have you. Just protecting the cards a bit. Everybody being together and being on the same plane, and everybody getting success. And I know you understand the fact that you want success out of this. But this is a learning curve, I think, here of what you've done in the past, right? What you've done in the past, you want that feeling again, that feeling of, you know, the bit between your teeth, ready to go and get success. And I think that's what you're doing there. And I think this time here, if you do want this success, you can't carry other people along with you, basically. And I think you're learning that. And you get the High Priestess again. A lot of intuition. You're thinking a lot at the moment, Taurus. And I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think you're thinking a lot about your future. I think you're trying to provoke a new cycle within you, a new cycle of passions within you. And within your financial world, I think that comes through learning something, or trying something new out, or putting yourself in a situation that is new, that you don't really know about, although you might have success. But it's not about the success. It's about the challenge, I think, more than anything else. And it looks like, Taurus, you're looking for a challenge. On your relationship side here, I'd let your emotions out, and I'd certainly just be very, very straight if I was you. I think that's part and parcel of playing smart. I think this person is made for you, by the looks of it. And I wouldn't test them, and I wouldn't try them out, you know, if you like. But I would be very, very straight with them. It's good to see all sides, not only of yourself, but also to allow the other person to see your all sides of you as well. And I think once you do that, and just be, you know, be straight about it all, then I think it's a match made in heaven, really, for you. So there you go, Taurus. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate anything you give us in the way of support for this channel. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.